everybody, welcome to Steer and Son's first ever Premier League predictions video.
I'm Zach Steer.
And I'm Sean Steer. Let's get this started. Right, on Thursday tonight we've got 4 Premier League fixtures. And we're going to begin with Norwich versus Chelsea at Carrow Road.
Yeah, so this is going to be an interesting match. Chelsea, obviously, world champions of the Champions League last season, and Club World Cup champions. And yeah, they've been quite good. Norwich, I mean, they've came up this season and they've been doing, I would say, decent enough for them. But what do you think will be the score?
Right, I think it's unfortunate for Norwich, to be perfectly honest. It really is a shame. They're a decent club. They're pretty well run. They're probably going to be going down, to be honest. I can't see anything but a Chelsea win here, and I think it will be 2-0 to Chelsea.
Yep, and I think it's going to be 3-0 actually.
3-0 you going with?
Yeah.
Right, in that case, I'm just going to change this kit quickly because I think we should wear our commemorative kit.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think
fantastic.
it's going to be 3-0 to Chelsea, and yeah, they're going to do good, I think.
Yeah. Right. The second fixture is going to be Southampton versus Newcastle. Now that could be a tricky one to predict, to be honest, because Newcastle was slightly better than they were about a month ago. Southampton, a little bit inconsistent.
Yeah, I mean, Newcastle did just get loads of money, and they've been buying quite a few good players. Don't know if Trippier's back in the squad, but he's a quality player in my opinion.
I've heard Trippier's out for the season.
Oh, that's...
To be honest, I'm pretty sure that's what they said, but one player don't make a team. But they've been doing pretty well. I think the key will be, to me, if St. Maximin plays.
Yeah, because he's a quality player, very fast, and he's really good too, so I think he'll do good in this match. I think it's going to be 2-2
Real interest in
I
Wilfried
feel like they're
Zaha.
both going to
On the
score
back of a
goals,
hat-trick,
and
will he continue to excel?
Well.
The action is live on EA TV.
I think Newcastle's resurgence is going to continue, to be honest, and I think they're going to snatch it 2-1.
Well, that's
My name is
interesting.
Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart
both
Robson.
great teams.
And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Liverpool up against Crystal Palace.
So,
well, Derek,
anyway,
we're
the next
looking forward to this game. You can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas.
Two teams that aren't very good right now, if I'm perfectly honest. Watford, they seem to be getting battered all the time, like everywhere they go, as they say.
And this is how Liverpool
It looks like you've got to put yourself into the team.
yeah, that's what
Yeah, no, I think it's got draw written all over it. Wolves are on a bit of a sloppy run at the moment as well.
losing 2-0 to Palace recently.
It's the nod in goal. Andrew Robertson
And
Trent
Watford,
Arnold in the fullback position.
they're losing
Mohamed
all the time. But Wolves, I think they've lost their last 4 now.
Yeah,
thereabouts.
Trying to pose problems for the opposition.
So I think it's, but I still think Wolves are going to
decent position for Liverpool to be in.
Really?
Let's give credit to the defending.
I think both teams are so inconsistent right now that I think it's going to be 1-1. It's going to be a draw for me, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
but at least there's, in my view, there's going to be goals at least.
Surely.
Yeah.
And a useful cross.
Next up on the Thursday, we've got the final fixture of the Thursday. It's going to be Leeds versus Villa.
Yeah.
What do you think about that one?
Well, whenever you're trying to defend against Wilfried Zaha, quite simply, you've got to be on your toes. Stuart, what do you expect to see from him today?
Sounds like you're a secret Villa fan to me.
No. Yeah, but
those 3 goals,
great
his
player,
general
and
play was outstanding.
yeah, but Leeds
whenever he
has
got
been
the ball,
quite good,
and I'm sure he's going to be the same threat today against this defence.
I don't know. Yeah, but
Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball?
Leeds also a good team.
Ramirez on the
quite
flank.
good. He's been good for Leeds in my opinion.
Targets available.
So
Cross
far,
comes
and
in.
yes,
The
but
clearance
I
wasn't
do
decisive.
think it will be 3-1 to Aston Villa, just because Coutinho and the rest of the team have been amazing this season.
3-1 to Villa. Okay.
And given away.
I agree with you. I think Steven Gerrard's got them firing at the moment.
Yeah, Gerrard is doing great manager.
Yeah, Steven Gerrard's got them firing at the moment, and I can't see Leeds troubling them at all, to be honest.
Yeah, me.
Right. Now, Saturday's fixtures. Right, we're not going to hide the fact that we don't like this next team. But we are Crystal Palace fans, as you can probably tell from the game that we are playing right now.
And providing
yeah, this is going to be Brighton versus Liverpool.
But nothing comes of it. And options in the centre.
Pretty sure that Liverpool are going to win this match. Mo Salah has been just brilliant this season. Like, probably one of the best in the Premier League, and it's just been good this past few years. Yeah, so anyway, I think it is going to be 3-0 to Liverpool. What about you?
Well, I might not like Brighton, but for some reason I can see them scoring in this one. But it's still going to lose. It's going to be 4-1, I think. 4-1 to Liverpool, and I won't be crying at all.
The flag has gone up here. Offside it is.
Right. Moving on from them, we'll go with Brentford versus Burnley. Now that, to me, is a very tough one to call.
Yeah, both teams are decent so far, so Christian Eriksen.
I think you're a little bit wrong there, mate.
Yeah,
Burnley are in the relegation zone. Have you not done your research?
Yeah, Burnley haven't been too good this season. But Christian Eriksen coming back to the Premier League is amazing to see after the...
it's very good, and it's very good for him to be in that position to be playing Premier League football again, so all the best for him. But what do you think of the match? Which way do you think it's going to go?
I think Brentford are going to get the win, 1-0 only though. I feel like it's going to be a tough match for both teams, but I feel like Brentford will win. What about you?
I think it's a home match for Brentford, and if Ivan Toney's there and he's playing well, obviously there's the Eriksen factor as well. I think they'll win 2-0. I don't think Burnley will be able to cope with Brentford at home, or a different side to Brentford away.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think the fans will carry them over to a 2-0 win.
Yep, and the last game, United versus Spurs, I would say good teams this season, definitely. Kane, though, has been quite good in the past few games.
He's on form right now, isn't he?
Start, he wasn't as good in my opinion, now he's going up. But Man U, they lost 4-1 to Manchester City in the
that was awful, wasn't it? Yeah, Ronaldo being left out of the squad entirely, can you believe that?
I can't believe that, and Maguire also hasn't been too good, but I think it is going to be a good game either way, even if United haven't been the best recently. I think it's going to be 2-2, so it's going to be a close game, but I think it will be a draw.
And the situation has changed in the Norwich game. Alex has the news for us.
Yeah, it will be a close game, I think. I know Man U, they'll think they've got something to prove going into this game. They don't want to. They don't want to get battered again. Basically, I mean, they got torn apart by City. Spurs have been playing quite well in their last couple of games, and I fear for United, to be honest. I mean, their defence seems so shaky at the moment. There's no wonder Ronaldo's frustrated there. And I think Spurs are going to keep the misery piling. I think they will be looking for a new manager at the end of the season, United, and it's going to be 2-1 Spurs, I think.
Do you actually? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I'm going with it. I think they'll score.
Wow.
But I just think the Kane and Son partnership will be too much for them to cope with. Their defence won't be able to handle it.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Anyway, I think it's going to be 2-2. You think 2-1?
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Disappointing for Liverpool to give it away like that.
So there's so many matches to go through this weekend, because today was the ones that have been postponed due to COVID and stuff. Then obviously we've got all our fixtures over the weekend. Saturday there was only those 3 games that we just had a look at. On Sunday we've got Chelsea versus Newcastle.
Yeah, that is going to be a good match, I think. Chelsea, pretty good recently. So with Newcastle, we've already spoken about them a bit, so I'm just going to go with it. I think it's going to be 2-1 to Chelsea. They're going to snatch a win, 2-1. I think it's going to be a good game. What about you?
Yes, it could be a very tight game as well. You know, Chelsea aren't as free scoring as they would like to be. Newcastle, like I said before, they are much improved at the moment. I do think Chelsea will win it, though, still. I think they'll win it 3-1. Because it's at Stamford Bridge, I don't think Newcastle are going to beat them at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, Newcastle are a good team, but I don't think they're good enough to beat Chelsea right now.
Just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender.
Yeah, but that's nothing. Well, that's a debate for another time, I guess. That money.
It will be Everton versus Wolves. Going to be a tough game. Everton, though, what is happening to them?
They are falling apart right now, aren't they?
Yeah, they've been losing quite a lot of matches. They haven't been playing too good, and I just don't think they'll be able to play too good to
they couldn't apply that finishing touch.
Yeah, it's strange. I mean, Everton have always been one of those clubs that have always been in that top half, generally, and fighting for some form of European competition, but this season, you thought with Lampard coming in that it would change things a bit, but it hasn't really, and they're still looking like, if they carry on, they could be in a relegation battle by the end of the season, you know that.
That's the craziest thing.
It's awful. But Dele Alli, he's definitely got something to prove right now, because, sorry if I upset a few Spurs fans or whoever here, but, well, he's got to be one of the biggest letdowns in, Premier League history. He had so much talent, so much promise, and he's not really fulfilled that. So, bearing all that in mind, my prediction, I'm going to go for Wolves win, and I'm going to say 2-0 because Everton, they're leaking goals at the moment, and I can't see that stopping.
Yeah, I think Wolves are going to get them into only 1-0 though. Still, Wolves haven't been best. Yeah, but I think it's going to be 1-0 to Wolves.
Nice. Right. Moving on then, we've got Leeds versus Norwich, a battle at the bottom of the table. Leeds could still be dragged into the relegation battle. Norwich look like, well, their time's running out. They've got to improve if they're going to stand any chance of getting out. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, of course, Norwich penny from the Premier League table isn't where they want to be right now.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, but I think Norwich.
Well, when he hits this, he thinks he's scored almost the perfect free kick.
They've only scored a few goals this season, I'm pretty sure. Plus, they are 20th, of course. 17 points isn't amazing. But anyway, I think it's going to be 2-0 to Leeds. What about you?
It's not a bad shout, but I don't think Leeds have been firing at the moment. I mean, you look at Norwich's goal difference; they're on a -42, which is pretty awful.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest, so there are goals to be had there. Leeds themselves, however, are on a -32, so I think either side could get goals, which is why I'm going to go for 1-1. I can't separate them right now. I'm going with 1-1. Both teams will score because both defences aren't that great right now. Yeah, and got to help Leeds because they're being dragged down into it as well.
Yeah. Anyway, next, Southampton versus Watford. That's going to be an exciting game, I think. For,
could be.
Both teams, because Watford also 19th and Southampton are 9th. They've been decent so far. Yeah, but I think it's going to be a tough match with both teams. They are both quite good, I would say. But anyway, I think
not precise enough with that attempt at finishing. Time for the change now.
That's fair enough, and yeah, you made some good points there. Watford, right? They've got Roy Hodgson as their manager now. We know Roy Hodgson very well. One criticism I've got of Roy is not enough goals are scored by his teams generally. Generally quite good in defence, but I think Southampton got what it takes to unlock a very leaky Watford defence. And I don't see Watford scoring. They've looked poor. They've looked very poor. Yeah, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to go with a 1-0 Southampton win. Southampton being the home side as well, obviously, it will help.
We have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Crystal Palace taking on Liverpool.
And Watford are in deep trouble right now. It looks like they could be returning to the Championship along with Norwich.
Wait for that one to come round.
Has a go. And a goal! They're going to take
Yeah.
some stopping.
So, what's next? Next after that, we have got West Ham versus Aston Villa. Potentially a really exciting game. Two attacking teams.
Because the transition when the ball changes
I'm looking forward to that one, to be honest.
Who would you say? West Ham this season transformed so much. They went from like last season. Now they're like, what place are they? They're like 6th on the table. That's amazing for their club.
Yeah.
Aston Villa.
Not only that, but like West Ham are in with a shout of Champions League football.
Yeah, I think they are going to get
outside chance, but they're in with a chance.
Yeah, I think they are going to get at least Europa League this season.
I'll be disappointed in them if they don't, to be honest.
Yeah, but
they've been amazing.
Still excitement left in the game.
Well, here it is again, and how many times have we seen in recent games teams trying to play out from the back, not doing it particularly well, giving away sloppy possession, and then finding the ball in the back of their net.
Yeah.
And a substitution.
Where do you see this one going then?
Well, Aston Villa 11th, as I told you earlier, Coutinho has been good. Yeah, they've been quite good this season. Gerrard coming in and getting the players they need, been good. I think it's going to be 3-3 though.
Liverpool trailing late in this game.
And I've got to say, I think you're right that I don't think anyone's going to get the win. I do think that both teams will score goals though. I'd like it to be all 3-3, but I'm going to go still a high scoring match. I'm going to go with 2-2 for that one, I think.
That's a
Fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition.
But anyway, what's the next match? Arsenal versus Leicester.
This might be ideal for the counter.
Good teams this season, I would say. Yeah, but what do you think of Arsenal this season?
Well, he has to make the keeper work.
Arsenal had a very shaky start to their season. It looked like being another one to forget for their fans. But I've got to give them credit where it's due. They've turned it around quite a bit now. They're sitting in 4th place, which is fantastic for them.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty good for them right now. So it could be a tough match.
Yeah, but I think
for Leicester.
This might be like a bit like people might
Liverpool
disagree with me.
fans
I
are
think they
certainly
might
ramping
get
up the
Champions
noise
League
now.
football
They're
this
surely
season.
going to get another
They've been
chance
like
before the
gone
end.
from like quite low down the table to getting all the way up to Champions League spot. I think they might get it. What do you think?
If they do, it'll be a very successful season for them under Arteta. I know a lot of fans weren't happy with Arteta at the start, but you can't knock him for what he's been doing now.
Just wasn't good enough. They lacked
And
a
Leicester
cutting edge, they
12th in the
played
Premier
too
League
slowly,
table.
and they
They've
made
been
many
quite good
mistakes
this
at the
season.
back.
Vardy
It
is
was really
okay.
disappointing.
I don't think they've been as good as they would have hoped this season. They would have hoped to have been pushing those European spots. Don't forget, they are former Premier League winners, and they would definitely like to have been at least in the Europa League.
Yeah.
But it looks like that isn't going to happen for them this season.
Yeah, just above
It's not impossible, but it is unlikely. Yeah, what's your prediction?
Well, I was saying good stuff about Arsenal. This match was pretty good, but I think Leicester are going to get the 2-1 win. I don't know about you, but...
Well, that's a bold prediction, yeah, especially at the Emirates.
I feel like Leicester are just about going to snatch the winner, I suppose.
I think something that they've got going for them is they have got Vardy scoring again now.
Yeah, Vardy's a quality player at England. Man, and he's played for England too. He's been amazing for Leicester, like, in his career, and I think he is going to get a goal.
Yeah. Possibly he might well get a goal. However, I've got Arsenal to win 2-1 because they're on good form right now.
Okay.
They're on very good form right now.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to keep themselves in the top 4 by beating Leicester.
That's a good prediction, I'd say. And anyway, the last fixture, Palace versus City, kind of difficult to say because...
Well, I'll tell you what, we beat City at their ground this season. We beat them 2-0, in fact. No one expected that.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're Palace fans. City are looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, they are top of the table, obviously.
But they've not come to Selhurst Park this season yet.
Yeah.
Might be a bold prediction by me, but you know what I say with the I'll tell you what, with the Holmesdale fans, can't get my words out. I'm so excited for this game. I can't wait.
Me too.
With the fans behind them at Selhurst Park, the place will be jumping like it always is. Who knows? We could nick it 1-0. Making that my prediction, 1-0 to Palace.
Okay, that's a good prediction. I'm going 2-1 to Palace.
Ooh.
I think we are gonna win. They did just beat Man U 4-1, but I think we are gonna get that win. We're gonna get into the top 10, even though we can't go already. But we're gonna go higher up. If we get a win, we at least go 9th. I'm pretty sure.
Depending on Southampton's results.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna get the win. That might confuse a few people because it's like, oh, just Palace. But we've been amazing this season. Conor Gallagher.
We are a transformed team this season. If you remember, many people were predicting Palace to be relegated and for Vieira to be the first manager sacked. Turns out we are sitting in 10th place with a very exciting team to watch, which is only going to get better next season. This season is more a transition, but I'm very happy with the way things are going. If we get the result against City, I'll be very happy. If we lose against City, I won't be too disappointed because it is Man City after all. Come on.
Yeah, but Conor Gallagher, he seems so good. I feel like we have to try and keep him on a permanent.
Well, yeah, but that's for a transfer talk later down the line. I mean, that's all to do with Chelsea. That's nothing to do with us right now.
Yep.
But, yeah.
2-1, I would say.
Yeah, I think... Well, hopefully we get the win. If not, then we move on to the next.
Yep.
And, let us know down in the comments what you think. Like, do you think we're right with our predictions? Do you think we're wrong? Do you think we don't know what we're talking about? All of that could be true.
Yep.
It's going to be an exciting few days for the Premier League, that's for sure. A lot of matches. Let us know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. It's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me too.
Thank you for tuning in. This was Steer and Sons bringing you our Premier League predictions. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.